The entrance of Cadillac into Formula One has sparked intense discussions about the sport's future. Could we see a significant expansion with an additional team on the grid? As the F1 world debates the return to a 24-driver format, key figures like Sulayem and Otmar Szafnauer have weighed in, showing strong support for the idea. But with ongoing concerns over diluted prize money and the ever-evolving risk-reward dynamic in F1, is this expansion a realistic possibility? In this video, we break down the latest developments and explore whether the dream of a 12th team could soon become reality. One of the hottest topics in Formula One right now is the potential expansion to 11 or even 12 teams, the first such increase since Haas joined the sport in 2016. It's crucial to highlight the significant changes that have taken place regarding Andretti and Cadillac's bid to enter F1 from 2026 onward. The leadership has shifted from Michael Andretti to his father, Mario Andretti, which has major implications for this conversation. The question now is whether we'll see an additional 12th team on the grid. While some are still struggling to accept that we'll have 22 drivers from 2026, discussions are already underway to push that number to 24. Former Alpine team principal Otmar Szafnauer has openly stated that he is working closely with investors and manufacturers to secure a spot for a 12th team in Formula One. In a recent interview, Szafnauer revealed, "I've been working with American investors and car manufacturers to explore the possibility of a 12th team. When F1 opens up the process, I want to present a strong case to secure a place for this additional team." Many may wonder why Szafnauer's statement is relevant, given that he doesn't own a team or hold an official position within the FIA, F1, or Formula One management, FOM. However, as we've seen with Cadillac's recent approval, having the right leadership and backing can make entering the sport a real possibility. While F1 remains one of the most elite and competitive motorsports globally, the sport's leadership is beginning to recognize the need for expansion. The most influential figure backing this idea is none other than FIA President Mohammed bin Sulayem. Despite facing backlash for his stance on various issues, he has consistently advocated for a 12th team, stating, "As long as I am president, I will push for it." Now that half of his vision has been realized with Cadillac's entry, Sulayem is shifting his focus toward China. The rapid growth of China's engineering and automotive sectors has caught the attention of European and global markets. If China decides to invest in F1, the presence of a Chinese team could become a reality. Currently, China has a significant presence in F1 through Zhou, the country's first F1 driver. His market influence and strong backing from Chinese sponsors played a crucial role in Ferrari signing him as their reserve driver. Zhou could serve as the perfect ambassador to connect F1 with potential Chinese investors and even an engine manufacturer. In an interview with French media outlet L'Equipe, bin Sulayem was asked whether a Chinese team was the missing piece in F1's puzzle. His response was clear: "You read my mind. It has been my dream for the last 2 years to see China have a presence in Formula One. The US will be represented by General Motors, and the next step is welcoming a Chinese manufacturer. We already have a driver." The reality is that money plays a massive role in F1, and if a Chinese team secures investors and engine manufacturers, the expansion to 12 teams becomes a strong possibility. However, the geopolitical landscape and economic competition between China and other nations could complicate this process. Nonetheless, China has numerous automakers capable of joining F1. The most likely contender is Geely, a company founded in 1986 by billionaire Li Shufu. Geely holds stakes in major brands like Mercedes-Benz, Aston Martin, Volvo, and Lotus, proving its automotive expertise. This makes it a serious candidate for a potential F1 team. Zhou has already expressed support for Geely's potential entry into F1. He has served as an ambassador for their sub-brand Zeekr and maintains close ties with the company. In a recent statement, Zhou said, "I've been working with Geely for a while now, and I know they have a strong interest in motorsport, particularly Formula One. If they decide to enter, I believe they could be a major force. Given that China has hosted some of F1's most iconic races and only introduced its first driver in 2022, the lack of a Chinese F1 team is surprising. However, that could change soon. As F1's new regulatory era approaches, the idea of 12 teams competing on the grid is gaining traction. While Zhou is optimistic, a significant hurdle remains: approval from F1 and FOM. The dilution fund, which compensates existing teams for the financial impact of new entrants, will play a key role. It's still unclear how much F1 will demand from prospective teams to join the grid. Given China's economic strength and Geely's financial backing, raising the required funds shouldn't be an issue. However, F1 and FOM must be convinced that a new team will add value beyond just financial contributions. As Ben Sulayem has emphasized, quality matters more than quantity. Expanding the grid would not only bring in more revenue and fans, but also create opportunities for talented drivers who have yet to break into F1. However, history has shown that new teams often struggle to compete. Haas, for example, has yet to establish itself as a podium contender nearly a decade after joining the sport. With all this in mind, what do you think? Will Formula One welcome a 12th team in the coming years? Could Zhou Guanyu play a key role in making it happen? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into F1's future, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. And if you're interested in the latest drama between Lance Stroll and Aston Martin, check out the video on your screen right now. See you in the next one.